What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Monday Night Football Show. I'm Ivan Vargas. Got a big matchup here tonight. The Battle of Baltimore. One team formerly of Baltimore, the team that now resides there as well. The Colts and the Ravens. I don't think this one's going to be too much of a high-power offensive showdown. I think this one's going to be more of a dogfight. You got two teams coming in. The Ravens on a high, looking to put together a 4-game win streak. They've beaten the Kansas City Chiefs, the Detroit Lions, and the Denver Broncos so far this season, and the defense has stepped up. They've held three teams, including the Raiders in the first game, which was a loss, under 100 yards, 82, 62, and 93, respectively. And then the Denver Broncos came in this past week. They get the W, but they are allowed 106 yards rushing, which is the most they've allowed so far this season. I'm looking for them to have a similar trouble with the Colts here today. The Colts, they're not that good on offense. 31st in the league total offense, 1,300 yards. The 30th in the pass with 856, 25th in the run game with 448, and they have about 5 turnovers total. But I feel like the rushing game of the Indianapolis Colts need to get off today. The Ravens are toting the top. Well, not the top, a top 10 rushing defense. They're the number 2 rushing defense in the league. They've allowed 343 yards so far this season. And I feel like, that's the only way you're going to be able to wear down this Baltimore front is if you could get that guy, Jonathan Taylor going, get your offensive line who, honestly, you're minus Quentin Nelson, but you need to get tougher on that offensive line. And you need to start mustering up some points and some yards. You're only able to do as much as what you have as a talent on the field. And right now, Carson Wentz isn't doing so hot, and neither is that Baltimore passing game. 30th in the league, 856. They're struggling right now. The Colts are 3-1. It hasn't been very easy for them. Let's see, the Seahawks. They've lost that first game to the Seahawks, the Rams, the Titans, and they won last week against Miami. But we know Miami has their own struggles as well. In those first 3 losses, they've allowed over 100 yards. 2 of those, one of them was over 150. The other one was about 10 yards short, and that was Seattle with 140. The Miami Dolphins were held in check, but like I said, Miami is struggling this season, and I don't think they're going to be able, to really give any type of a fight in that AFC East. So I feel like the Colts, they've got a bad team. They caught a bad team at the right time when they're on a 3-game skid. They end up getting the victory, but tonight I think it's going to be even more of a struggle. The defenses on the other side, on the other hand, for both teams, are in the top 5 in the league. The Colts, number 3, only allowing 1,300 yards so far. The Ravens allowing for about 1,400, just above 1,400 yards in total for total yardage passing. Colts are number 2 in the league, 867. The Ravens are 11th, 1092. Both rushing defenses are in the top 10. The Colts are number 8, and the Ravens, like I said, are at number 2. And both teams aren't allowing that many points. You got 97 points for the for the Indianapolis Colts, and 92 points for the Baltimore Ravens, sitting at 5th. And I feel like this game is going to be more clock management, more of a defensive battle. You're going to see a lot of running plays. You're not going to see a lot of plays down the field. I think they're going to keep it conservative. I think you'll try, especially if you're the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like you have more weapons to try to attack downfield, especially with Lamar Jackson. But I don't think the Colts have enough to keep pace if the Ravens think they're going to go, if the Ravens at least try and hit on some of those big passing plays downfield. I think the Colts are going to struggle in this game. I think it's going to be very close. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the Colts are going to struggle, and they're going to struggle late. They're going to struggle in that third quarter where that Baltimore Ravens running game starts to wear them down, and they start finding some of those downfield passing plays in the secondary of that Colts once they're a little bit worn down. But I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens today. I'm going to go with the Ravens 23, the Colts 14. I think Baltimore wears them down late. I think it's very close throughout the first half, but then I think you'll see that Ravens team start to wear that defense of the Indianapolis Colts down around the middle of the third, early in the fourth quarter. Then you're going to see the tide turn. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to get ready for What's Up, Cuz. What's Up, Cuz is on next at about 6 o'clock here. So at about 13 minutes, 23 minutes, about 23 minutes until What's Up, Cuz. I'm Ivan Vargas. I will see you then and at the half. Peace.